Oh, hello everybody. I just packing up my suitcase because heading to Tofoten for a vacation today. And Airyberry is here, so see me watch me go on vacation.
So Hilda, you wanna go see if your mom is ready yet?
Sure thing, Airyberry, since I already got my suitcase packed. Mom, are you almost done packing?
No, not yet, sweetie, but I will be done soon, and we also invited your friends David and Frida to come along with us. Hey, I know what you should do. Since your friends on YouTube are here, why not entertain your friends on YouTube with a few movies, since we are not leaving for another 3 hours?
Good idea, Mom. Come on, Airyberry, let's go watch some movies.
Okay.
So Airyberry, which movie should we watch first?
How about Wishbone's Dog Days of the West? Because the writer of your show also wrote some of the Wishbone episodes.
Good idea, Airyberry. And now Wishbone's Dog Days of the West.
In a world where things are not always what they seem. In a world where strange creatures may be right around the corner. In a world where danger may be lurking in the next backyard. In a world of mystery, there is one dog who stands for truth, justice, and 5 or 6 square meals a day.
Ta-da! Hello! Wishbone here! Welcome to my new series of books, Wishbone Mysteries, starring me! In these books, I fight crime, I face danger, I perform incredible feats, all with my friends Joe, Sam, and David. Together, we're keeping the streets of Oakdale safe for kids and dogs, especially dogs.
Wishbone Mysteries are brought to you by Big Red Chair Books. Look for them at your local library and wherever books are sold.
Hello! Please stay tuned following this presentation for previews of other lyric home videos. And now, our feature presentation. great American celebration of freedom, fun, and food. Although right now I'm having a little difficulty with the freedom issue.
Hey, easy, Wishbone. I know you don't like being on a leash, but there's too much going on today for you to be running around by yourself.
But that's what carnivals are all about, Joe. Running around free. Maybe getting fed for free.
Oh, look, there's Sam and Walter's booth.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, the pizza's selling great. You can't live on corn dogs alone, you know.
What exactly are corn dogs made of?
Look. Oh, it's been so much fun just watching people in that. You want to try it?
Yes, I vote we all go try it.
Mom, can you watch Wishbone?
Sure.
But, Joe, don't I get to go?
Come on, Wishbone. Let's go listen to some music. I'll see you later, Walter.
But I voted. What?
Hi, Travis. Hi, Marcus. Melina has such a beautiful voice.
Thanks. Yeah, she's about to sing her second solo.
Oh, great.
Hi, Wishbone.
Hi, Marcus. I'm a political prisoner. How's your day been?
Miss Taub, can I take Wishbone around the carnival?
Sure. No cotton candy, Wishbone.
What? No cotton candy? Oh, now this is going too far. Ellen, you... I am a dog living in the United States. I have rights. Freedom of speech, freedom of treats, freedom to go outside when I need to.
Here's the last stuff, Miss Gilmore.
Oh, thanks, Hank. Hey, and be sure to thank your grandfather for letting us borrow so many family heirlooms. I'm just sorry he didn't want to come. But I guess having all of this is the next best thing to having Ethan Johnstone himself.
Trust me, Miss Gilmore. He'd send over his entire house to get himself out of public appearance.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I bet a lot of people would like to talk to the oldest descendant of Moses Johnstone, the founder of Oakdale.
Hi, Miss Gilmore. Hi, Hank.
Well, hello there, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus.
Are you enjoying the carnival?
How come nobody's asking the tied-up little dog if he's enjoying the carnival?
Hey, Marcus, you been in the bounce house yet?
Not yet. Want to go?
I promised Miss Gilmore I'd work the booth right now. I might hit it after my shift.
Miss Gilmore, do you watch Wishbone for a minute?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Thanks, Miss Gilmore.
Wanda, you don't want to hold on to that. It's got dog germs. Dog germs.
Wishbone, why don't we go find Ellen? Hold down the fort, will you, Hank?
Great idea! We'll go to Ellen, and I'll present a list of demands. Demand number 1, remove Wanda from the end of the leash. Demand number 2, remove Wishbone from the other end of the leash. Ellen! Oh, Ellen! Ellen!
Oh, so late in the evening time. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it
Hey, what was that? Wanda, I just heard something, and it sounded very, very bad. Here, it's this thing right here. Look!
Oh, no. Melina!
Okay, everyone, I want you to move off the stage in an orderly fashion. This is not a drill.
Ma'am, are you all right? Say, aren't you Wanda Gilmore? Don't you own the Oakdale Chronicle?
Yeah,
This is a frightening scene. Are you all right, ma'am?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
Wanda. May I call you Wanda? Wanda, how did you know this accident was going to happen?
Well, I didn't. I didn't, but Wishbone here did, and it was all because of him that I was able to get to Molina in time.
That dog? Quick, get a shot of that animal.
Hello?
With his keen hearing, he knew the lights were going to collapse well before I did. He is the real hero here.
Molina, are you all right?
Oh, Ellen, that was amazing. I didn't do anything. Oh, but you did.
What could have been a tragic event was prevented by a brave and quick-thinking woman. From the Oakdale Summer Carnival, this is Mitch McCain for Fast News 57. Remember, when you're looking for news, look for Mitch McCain.
No, I couldn't have done anything without Wishbone here. He is just such an amazing dog.
He is, isn't he?
That's right. You see what I can do when no one's holding on to my leash? You're holding on to my leash.
You know, this is the kind of story the network's looking for.
Well, it's not the kind of story I'm looking for, pal. I am out of here. Excuse me, pardon me, one side, coming through. Pardon me. Oh, terribly sorry. I tell you, leashes are the curse of modern civilization. No great hero ever lived on a leash. Was Davy Crockett ever on a leash? What about Daniel Boone? Or Wyatt Earp? Or John Wayne? Hey. The Wild West. Now those were the days when an honest dog was free to roam the open plains. I know someone else who loved the Old West. The writer William Sidney Porter, who is known by his pen name, O. Henry. O. Henry moved from North Carolina to Texas and actually worked as a cowboy, wanting to experience firsthand the magic of the Wild West. But the days of the cowboy were giving way to the modern age. Boomtowns became ghost towns. But O. Henry was determined to capture for all time the spirit of the American West. He wrote a collection of short stories and called them Heart of the West.
In those days, the cattlemen were the anointed. They might have ridden in golden chariots had their taste so inclined.
In those days, the cattlemen were the anointed. They drove huge herds across the vast plains of Texas. From the dusty trails came stories about a character of legendary proportions who cast a giant shadow across the Wild West. Long Bill Longley was his name. Long Bill and his best friend Tom Merwin were a fiercely independent breed. Why, there wasn't an obedience school in all the land that could tame them. Yeah, yeah, get up there, cow, ha, moo cow, ha, yeah. I said, yeah, yeah, woo-hoo! Even when Long Bill was just a pup, he was known as one of the best hands around. He worked long, hard hours on the open range. Oh, okay, Tom, put her in there. That's got it.
Hey, Tom, we got 10 miles to go and we're out of posts.
Luck, thrift, and a cool head raised him from cowboy to cowman.
I'm cleaned out.
Then there was Calliope Catesby, who gambled away every break he ever got, leaving him with nothing but a hole in his pocket and a hole in his heart.
Say, Tom, it's been a while since Calliope's been in one of his bad humors.
That's true, Bill. Calliope has been mighty calm these days. If he keeps losing money the way he has been, I don't know how long it's gonna last.
The cattle boom caught Long Bill in a stampede of dollars, and he became a baron of beef and bone. He built a residence close to the little frontier city of Chaparosa, Texas, in order to taste the urban joys of success. Although the cattle boom didn't catch Tom Merwin in a stampede of dollars, he remained in the cowboy trade, an honest hand, a hard worker, and a good friend. And every day without fail, Tom would ride into town and meet up with Bill to have lunch. Bill hung up his spurs, organized the First National Bank of Chaparosa, and became bank president. Life was good, and Lady Luck seemed to follow Bill and Tom every day of their lives. Every day, that is, except today.
Happy days, Bill.
How do, Tom?
I'm feeling lucky.
Well, I wish I were. Take a look at this. I received that by post today. That double magnifying glass wearing bank examiner is coming back to Chaparosa. I tell you, that man could find something bad in the middle of a church.
Oh, come on, Bill. I'm sure your books are as straight as an arrow. Hey, look at this. I found this silver dollar across from the livery stable. I'm gonna take it as a sign. I'm gonna ask her today.
Now, you wouldn't be referring to the notoriously single and beautiful Mame Dugan, now, would you?
The one and only. Care to come along and see how it's done?
You saved me from a mound of paperwork, Tom. Guess it's only fitting that I save you from a broken heart when Mame turns you down flat.
Not today, Bill.
Say, let's ask Marshal Buck to come along for lunch.
Sounds good.
Good to be out of that bank.
It sure is a fine day, isn't it, Bill?
Reckon you said something we can finally agree on, Tom. Say, you heard from Ed lately?
Oh, not yet, but he'll be along. Don't you worry.
I reckon. Yeah, good day to you, Miss Wilhelmina.
Oh, how are things at the bank, Bill?
Oh, can't complain, George. Can't complain.
No, George.
See you, George. I do, Buck. Would you care to join us over to Mame's for lunch?
No, not today, Bill. I'm glad to see you, though.
Hey, Buck.
What is it I can do for you, Buck?
Hey, you know, I'll go on over and get us some stools, Bill.
All right, Tom.
See you, Buck.
Calliope been putting out signals of approaching bad spirits. He's been finding fault with everything that's said to him. This morning, he kicked his own dog off the porch of the hotel, refused to apologize.
Well, that's a bad sign indeed.
Mm-hmm. Could be he's on the verge of another shooting spree.
Well, Buck, I suppose the best thing to do is keep an eye on him, like you've been doing. And don't you worry. I'll be here to help you if you need me.
Well, I thank you, Bill, and I'll take you up another day on that lunch.
Mr. Longley, do you remember me? J. Edgar Todd, bank examiner.
Wasn't expecting you for another day or so, Mr. Todd.
Mr. Longley, I imagine we work a bit faster and more efficiently back east than you people here out west. I've come from Philadelphia to examine your books.
Well, Mr. Todd, you'll find the First National Bank just down the way on your right. I'll be at Mame Dugan's restaurant, directly across the street.
Very good, sir. I shall meet up with you there.
At least we know where to step out west. Or rather, where not to step.
Marcus, Melina, oh, hi. You need to sit. Marcus, Melina, Travis, here, you sit right over here. Okay. Hurry. Oh, Ellen. And yeah, you guys, Joe, Sam, Walter, okay. All right, here you go. Okay, no, you two switch.
Here's some breadsticks. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, look, up, it's starting.
Spectators watched in awe as 12 members of the Glee Club were rescued from the collapsing stage lights by Wanda Gilmore and her dog, Wishbone.
What? Her dog? And they call themselves a news program.
Mitch McCain was on the scene when the accident happened.
How did you know that accident was going to happen?
Oh, well, I didn't, but Wishbone here did, and it was all because of him that I was able to get to Melina in time.
Wanda Gilmore, owner and operator of her town's newspaper, the Oakdale Chronicle, is not only one of Oakdale's leading citizens, but its newest local hero. In an upcoming report, we'll be profiling the life and times of Wanda and her amazing dog, Wishbone.
I'll say, I look twice as big on TV. Guys, tell me the truth, really. Do I need to lose some weight?
Wishbone just loves all this attention.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry they think Wishbone is my dog, Joe.
Oh, it's okay. It's fun seeing him on TV.
They asked if he could be there for my profile. Is that okay?
Sure.
Woo, all this publicity has given me quite the appetite. What about you, Wanda? Thank you. Eating is such a civilized activity. That's the way it was in the Old West. Every day at lunch, cowboys would put down their work and take up their forks. And Mame Dugan's was the most popular eatery in Chaparosa. If any place could be called the center of town, it was Mame's. And Long Bill never missed a meal. Howdy, Bill! Howdy, everyone. Now, what's wrong, Tom? You look like you just sat in a big old pile of sagebrush.
I lost my lucky silver dollar.
Well, that's too bad, Tom.
You're right with you, boys.
I tell you, this is my kind of place, and these are my kind of people.
Now, what can I get you, honey?
Hey, what's the matter there, Tom? Cat got your tongue? Well, ma'am, I think I'll have the meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, fried chicken and black-eyed peas, a turkey pot pie, and a big old steak smothered in onions.
Is that all? We're running a special on lamb stew, you know.
Well, bring it on, ma'am. And could you throw in half a dozen biscuits? I've always been partial to biscuits.
Sure, Bill. What about you, Tom?
I'll just have the same as Bill.
Sure that's gonna be enough for a big, strong man like you, Tom?
Well, if it isn't our local purveyor of goods both fine and gentle. And here is an edifice of local knowledge and social graces. Your mother must be very proud. Bill.
Clapping.
Well, howdy, Calliope.
Well, howdy, Mame.
What can I get you?
Oh, I reckon today I'll just have the usual.
I'll be back before your stomach growls.
So, Calliope, I saw you unloading the cattle feed at the train station.
Yeah? And I suppose you want to make something of it.
I suppose I was just making polite conversation is all.
Well, I don't need you rubbing my nose in the disparity of our respective financial situations.
For crying out loud, Calliope, nobody's rubbing your nose in nothing.
This'll get you boys started.
Thank you, Mame. Mame, I wonder if you'd do me the honor of joining me on a sunset ride this evening? Why, I reckon you've never seen such a sunset as the one you'll see from sitting atop my trusty steed, Apricot.
Calliope, I like you as well as I like any of them. But there isn't a man in the world I'd ever spend time with, and there never will be.
Maybe you just ain't met the right fellow yet, man.
Do you know what a man is in my eye? He's a tomb. He's a sarcophagus for the interment of beef, steak, pork chops, liver and onions, bacon, ham and eggs. He's that and nothing more. For 2 years, I've watched men eat, 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 until they represent nothing on earth to me but ruminant bipeds.
Well, man's gotta eat, don't he?
A man, a sausage grinder, and a sack of flour awaken me exactly the same sentiments.
But, Mame...
No, Calliope. I'll spend time with no man and have him sit at the breakfast table and eat. And come back to lunch and eat. And then happening again at supper to eat, eat, eat.
I knew there was some reason I was never interested in Maine.
But, Mame, don't girls ever...
No, they don't. They eat politely, they nibble a little bit, and they use manners.
But I thought when you put sweets in front of a girl...
For goodness sakes, Tom, change the subject.
Look at you. Ain't no woman ever gonna be interested in you nohow. Now you've gone and made her jump to conclusions about all men.
Them fighting words, Tom.
Now, hold on just a minute, boys. There's no sense fighting over a woman when we got all this good food just sitting here getting cold.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Calliope.
I got as much right to live here as you do, Tom Merwin. Just because you got more money than me doesn't mean you can tell me what to do.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah! You don't know how to... I've been waiting for you to bring it on. You want me?
Yeah, it's my dinner! Now look at what you've done.
Looks like dinner's on Tom.
I can't see!
Like civilized human... never mind.
Yeah, don't worry, Mame. I'll bring by some of my friends later, and they can lick the place clean.
My dear Mr. Longley, has there been some sort of trouble?
Oh, just another day in Chaparosa.
I see. There's this matter with the books. Hmm?
Oh, yes, the books. So, any brands in the roundup you didn't like the look of?
Well, everything is in order, except for a call loan of $10,000 made to a Mr. Tom Merwin. Now, you violated 2 national banking laws.
Now, hold on just a minute.
First, you're not allowed to loan that much money to one person. Second, you made a loan with absolutely no collateral from Mr. Merwin and therefore have no guarantee the loan will be repaid. You're in a most serious position, Mr. Longley. The government has the right to prosecute.
Prosecute? Now, look here just a minute, Mr. Todd. This here's Tom Merwin right here. Howdy. Now, I made that loan to Tom on his word. And I've always found that when a man's word is good, well, it's just about the best security there is.
Oh, that's right. My word's as good as a law-abiding official contract.
See, Tom herded 2,000 head of cattle that could be bought for $8 a head.
Cattle I knew I could sell in Kansas City for $15 on the hoof.
Be that as it may.
His brother Ed took the cattle on the market about 3 weeks ago. He ought to be back most any day now with enough money to pay that note and a whole lot more.
That's right. That's the plain fact of the matter.
And I think that makes good business sense, don't you?
Well, Mr. Longley, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to Hilda tonight to examine a bank there. I'll pass through Chaparosa on my way back the day after tomorrow. You have until noon that day to pay back this loan. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll have to do my duty.
City slickers.
Huh. Things sure are done different back east.
So what's the atmosphere like here now that you're working with Oakdale's newest hero?
Oh, well, everybody works very hard here, but nobody works harder than Wanda herself. Wanda always says, if you don't want to work hard, you might be happier somewhere else. Excuse me.
That's great. Okay, let's move on to Wanda now.
Nice to meet you, Mr. McCain. No, nice to meet you, Mr. McCain. Nice to meet you, Mr.
We're gonna get a shot of you working, and then some more sound bites from some of the other employees.
Sound bites? Oh, sounds great. That reminds me, I made snacks. Cookie?
Ooh, I'd love a cookie. Nice to meet you, Mr. McCain.
Hi, Miss Gilmore.
Oh, hi, Sam. I'm sorry. I can't talk to you right now. The TV people are here.
Hi, Sam. Pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Could you just huddle over your desk here, please?
Huddled over here? Well, I usually sit over well, whatever you say, Mr. McCain.
Good. Ready?
Nice to meet you, Mr. McCain.
Wait a minute. Hold the roll. Could someone please put a leash on the dog?
But I'm Wanda's amazing dog, Wishbone.
Come on, Wishbone, come on.
Okay, I'll just wait over here till you're ready.
In 3. This is Mitch McCain for Fast News 57. Remember, when you're looking for news, look for Mitch McCain. I'm here with Wanda Gilmore, an Oakdale hero and a woman of mystery as well.
Mystery?
This is an exciting time for you, isn't it, Miss Gilmore?
Well, yes, in a way, I guess it is.
Miss Gilmore, our investigation has discovered that not only do you own the Oakdale Chronicle and the beautiful building it's in, but you also happen to own the building that Oakdale Sports and Games is in. Isn't that so?
Well, yes, but I've tried to keep that quiet. Well, I don't mean keep that quiet. It's just that it's rather personal. There are particular reasons for my owning it.
So, you just want to keep it a secret for personal reasons?
Wait, please. You're turning my words around.
Isn't that what you said? There are personal reasons?
I wanted to be sure that the old Oakdale firehouse was preserved. You see, my father instilled in me a love of these wonderful old buildings, and so when I was able to purchase it, I jumped at the opportunity.
So you began buying up government buildings to control development. I see. Is that also what your father wanted?
No, of course not. That is not what I meant. You're changing my words again.
I think I have everything I need.
Wanda Gilmore, local hero or town tyrant. Things may not be as they appear for the Oakdale hero. Learn about her secrets and backroom dealings in Mitch McCain's exclusive investigative report tomorrow on Fast News 57.
Ellen, I just don't understand it. He took everything I said and turned it into something I didn't mean.
It was unbelievable.
Oh, Wanda. You know, I've heard about that guy from Channel 57. I mean, he wrecks people's lives just because he wants to get a story.
But why would he do that to me? He called me a hero.
Can't we just tell him how great you are?
I mean, of course, Wanda, we'll do anything we can to help you.
Definitely, Miss Gilmore.
Uh-oh, he's back! Joe, cover me! Okay, what do we do? I know. Everybody get down here on the floor with me, and we'll all get real low.
I wonder what's wrong with him. It's the TV crew.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him again. I can't face him right now.
That's okay. Why don't you just duck out the back, and it'll be fine.
Psst, Ellen, let's all duck out the back. Ellen.
Hello? Oops. Hi. Mitch McCain, Fast News 57.
Oh, Mr. McLean.
McCain.
Right. Well, I hope you're ready to set the record straight about Wanda.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Every time this guy shows up, bad stuff happens. I think I'm just gonna grab my squeaky book and head for the backyard. Squeaky!
Why don't you just sit at the table and just act natural? You too, Joe. You go stand over there. Rolling. So, have you always been on good terms with Wanda Gilmore?
Oh, yes. I mean, Wanda Gilmore is a wonderful person. And Oakdale's very proud of all she's done.
Yeah, way to go, Ellen.
I mean, well, she's always there if someone's in trouble. Or if you just need a friend to talk to.
Keep talking.
And she helps the kids in the neighborhood. And she cares a lot about the community.
What was that?
I mean, she doesn't have a devious bone in her body.
I'm a dust bunny. I'm a dust bunny.
Look, it's Wishbone.
Bye.
What's he doing in your house?
Well...
Oh, wait a minute. That bowl has Wishbone on it. Is Wishbone your dog?
Yes, he is. Well, actually, he's my son Joe's dog.
But it's like he belongs to the whole town. He really only sleeps here.
Oh, really? I see.
And now, Mitch McCain's Fast News 57 investigative report on Wanda Gilmore, local hero or town tyrant.
Thank you, Helen. We watched in awe as Wanda Gilmore rescued young Melina Finch from the wreckage of the collapsing stage of the summer carnival. But there appears to be a dark side to Wanda Gilmore. We talked to some of her employees down at the Chronicle.
Well, everybody works very hard here. Wanda always says, if you don't want to work hard, you might be happier someplace else. Excuse me.
And Travis Del Rio told us about Wanda's stronghold on the local business community.
She loaned me the startup money. She also helped Walter Kepler start his business, Pepper Pete's, in her other building.
So she owns Pepper Pete's, too?
Well, yeah. Look, I'm sorry. I thought everyone knew that.
And in return, Travis Del Rio is forced to advertise in her newspaper.
Oh,
unable
give me
to
a
take
break.
advantage of television's ability to reach more people. And what about the dog she claimed was hers? Wanda's neighbor, Ellen Talbot.
Well, actually, he's my son, Joe's dog.
Wanda has even persuaded Wishbone's owner to go along with the sham.
He really only just sleeps here.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's very interesting, Mitch. You wouldn't think such an upstanding citizen would be so deceptive.
I know what you mean, Helen.
But tell me, Mitch, what is the latest piece of information you've uncovered?
Well, Helen, I'm standing here on beautiful historic Oak Street, in front of the now infamous Oakdale Chronicle. We were able to uncover city records that unequivocally shows that Wanda Gilmore actually owns every building on this fabled block. Does Wanda Gilmore have her own self-serving plans for downtown Oakdale? As she tries to possess it all, will there soon be a 4-story shopping mall on Oak Street? Maybe her public already thinks so. I'm here with Mr. Leon King, an upstanding citizen of our local community.
I've known about this woman for years. If it doesn't make money for Wanda Gilmore, it doesn't get done in this town.
Of course, it doesn't get done in this town. Thank you, Mr. King.
Tune in tomorrow to learn more about the real reasons behind the secret dealings of Wanda Gilmore. Is she the local hero or the town tyrant? This is Helen Davidson for Fast News 57.
That's ridiculous.
They've taken everything out of context.
And completely turned it around.
I can't believe it.
Believe it, Sam. I've seen this guy in action, and it's not pretty.
Uncle Travis, is Miss Gilmore really the town tyrant? Yeah, does she really make you advertise in her newspaper?
Not at all. You have to understand that those TV people twisted everything around.
They make her sound so horrible.
Sam, Wanda's the best landlord anyone could want. You know how easy she made it for us to take over Pepper Pete's.
Your father's right, Sam. There was nothing deceptive about what Wanda did. I mean, she kept her father's dream of preserving the beauty and the history of Oakdale. And that's it.
Yeah. Why should you get in trouble for helping your friends? I do, Tom. You, heard anything from Ed today?
Not yet. I guess he'll be along any day now.
Well, I checked the paperwork, and technically speaking, that bank examiner is right about your loan. Now, you and I know that loan is okay, but that nitpicking J. Edgar Todd is gonna look at it and say that it ain't on the up and up.
What do you think's gonna happen, Bill?
Well, if I don't have that money by noon tomorrow, I suppose it means I'm gonna get jumped on with both Uncle Sam's feet.
Don't worry, Bill. I'll raise the money for you on time.
I know you would if you could, Tom.
What was Long Bill thinking? He is president of the First National Bank. There are government regulations and such. He had no right putting through such an improper loan.
So, you gonna help me out, Coop? Now, don't say no.
I owe that money on a call loan. It's been called. And the man who called it is a man that I've slept on the same blanket with in cow camps for 10 years. And he's got to have that money. And I've got to get it for him.
Well, I wish I could, Tom, but I have a partner, you know? And besides that, we're making a shipment of $15,000 to Meyer Brothers in Rockdale to buy cotton. He goes out on the first coach tomorrow at dawn, so you see that leaves our cash quite short.
I see.
Sorry we can't arrange it for you, Tom.
Howdy, George.
Howdy, Tom.
You know, George, I got a cattle deal going. Gonna come through any day now.
That's so.
Yep. But you see, I need some capital to cover a loan I took out from Long Bill.
Oh?
What say you front me 10,000, and I'll double that return for you in a few days.
$10,000. I don't have that kind of money. Long Bill in some sort of trouble, Tom?
Oh, it's that dang bank examiner come to town and called in my loan. If I don't pay that money back, it's gonna be on Long Bill's head for giving it to me in the first place.
I'm sure sorry to hear Long Bill is in trouble with the government.
No, it's bad horse. Oh, a Western.
Oh, he made me very uncomfortable. What he said? What he said? Well, first of all, he did all my stuff. Unbelievable.
Oakdale watched as Wanda Gilmore performed her heroic deed that day. But who were we really watching? Did we know we were watching Wanda Gilmore, secret landlord of downtown Oakdale? No. Does Wanda Gilmore rightfully own the Oakdale Chronicle? Did her father Giles Gilmore obtain the Chronicle by swindling its previous owner? Could property snatching be a family tradition? Tune in tonight for the full story.
Forecast, plenty of sunshine.
Now they're going after my father. What did I ever do to them?
High of about 82 degrees.
Well, how did your father get the Chronicle, Wanda?
No. I wasn't even born then.
Next, they'll be saying my papers are forged.
I don't understand why they're doing this to Miss Gilmore.
Well, Joe, there are journalists who think some things are more newsworthy than others, even if it might end up hurting someone.
Wish we could do something.
What could we do? Their TV station.
You'd be surprised what a few people can do, especially when they know the truth.
What if Miss Gilmore really doesn't own the Chronicle?
Maybe we need to do a little investigating of our own.
Paper goes up, paper goes down, paper goes up, paper goes down, paper goes up. I could do this all day. Paper goes up.
Okay, Wishbone, quit fooling around.
Oh, you guys get to have all the fun. Sam, move that little lever and watch what happens. Paper goes up, paper goes down, Sam?
Find anything yet?
Not really. Hey, wait. On May 22nd, 1932, the ownership changed from Skelton to Gilmore.
There's nothing in this history book either. We're really coming up empty, you know.
I found the 25th anniversary special edition of the Chronicle. Maybe there's something useful in it.
Oh, come on, it's my turn. Paper goes up, paper goes down.
Look, here's a picture of Miss Gilmore's father.
Who are all those other people?
I'm not sure, but I know that's Ethan Johnstone.
Well, that's Hank's grandfather. Maybe Hank can help us out. Is there a way to get a printout of this?
Sure.
Wanda! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Tell us what's going on. We've been getting calls all day. What's this about you not owning the Chronicle? How are we supposed to respond to these allegations?
Please.
What do you want us to say?
Everyone, there's nothing to worry about. Let's get back to work.
Wanda, this is a story. We're going to have to run something in the paper about it. I need to ask you, do you own the Chronicle or don't you?
Well, of course I own the paper, Jenny. Please, I just need some time to think this through.
Miss Gilmore, is there any way that I can help?
Thanks, Hank. Now, I'm sure this will all get straightened out and we can go back to the way things used to be.
I'm afraid that can't happen, Wanda.
Leon King, what do you want?
Oh, Wanda, please. Look, for you.
A cyclamen? Well, how beautiful.
Well, I know how much you love plants, and I thought this would be a fitting going-away gift.
Who's going away?
Oh, you are. You see, I am now the rightful owner of the Oakdale Chronicle.
What are you talking about?
I did a little checking, Wanda. According to city records, the Oakdale Chronicle building is still listed in the name of Abel Skelton. All I had to do was find Skelton's living relative and buy it from him. Legally buy it, I might add.
Now, you look here. My father built this paper.
Your father? Your father never owned the Oakdale Chronicle. No telling what kind of shady deal he made with Skelton. The beauty of it is that I wouldn't have known about the rightful ownership if you hadn't become Oakdale's newest hero.
That Mitch McCain is really something.
He should be. I pay him enough.
What? You own that TV station?
As well as two others. But don't worry, Wanda. Your paper is in the hands of an experienced newsman.
Oh. I won't turn this paper over to your kind of journalism. There must be something I can do.
Oh, there is one. Get out of my newspaper. You've got till the end of the day. I'll be back then and decide who else goes.
you okay, Wanda?
No.
Is there anything I can do?
I doubt it, Ellen. It's all a little bit late for anything, isn't it?
No, it isn't, Wanda. It's never too late for your best friend.
Thanks.
Oh, it'll all work out. Because you're bigger than the newspaper, Wanda. And Wanda Gilmore is so much more than what a Mitch McCain shows us on TV.
I'm not so sure anymore, Ellen. Not so sure.
Bill?
Case never needed to be fixed up this way, Tom.
I was desperate, Bill. You called your loan. I had to answer you.
You're a good friend, Tom. I admire your loyalty.
When Coop told me about all that money going out on the stage this morning, I didn't know what else to do.
Well, something will work out.
What time did you say that bank examiner was coming back?
Around noon. What about Ed? You think he's on his way back with that money?
He's gotta be. There ain't no two ways about it.
I suppose we could take us a ride into Montgomery, see if he's there.
Sure. It'd be just like old times again, out on the trail.
We had us some good times, didn't we, Tom?
We sure did, Bill. We sure did.
Dadgummit, Calliope's at it again.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes howl and the wind blows free. In an arrow grave, oh, bury me not on the lone prairie. Well, if it isn't the two most upstanding citizens of Chaparosa.
Why don't you just do this town a favor and go crawl under a rock till you sleep this thing off?
I don't have to take no orders from you, Tom Merwin. You two strut around here like you own this town.
Now, hold on just a minute. What's all this fuss about, Calliope?
It's just pure dang luck that you two are where you're at and I'm where I'm at. With a different roll of the dice, why, I'd be wearing your boots right now.
Well, if you just worked for once in your life, you would be wearing boots like mine. You see, that's what I just don't understand. How can a feller be so dang stupid?
I was in a fighting mood, Tom. And I got a bullet right here with your name on it. Tom Merwin, I'm calling you out.
He is out, Calliope.
Okay.
All right, Calliope. I'll take you up on that. Why don't you call out the paces, Bill?
Sure thing, Tom. All right, boys, back to back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I see. Well, that's the last time you make a fool out of me.
Now, Calliope, I want you to stop this foolishness right now. Come inside, I'll make you a nice breakfast. Well, okay. I guess that means you'll be having your breakfast somewhere else today.
Shot at Maine.
He never shot at Maine before.
Oh, now he's asking for it.
Well, I sure am glad I found you two fellas.
Buck, guess you're right about Calliope.
Calliope's out there shooting up the whole town again, Buck. Now, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't see that I got much of a choice. Raise your right hand.
He's kidding, right?
I hereby deputize the both of you. Till this situation is resolved. Now, we gotta gather this fella in. I guess we done just about all the talking we can do. So you shoot, just as soon as you get a shot.
I don't have a gun.
You keep behind cover and you bring him down. I certainly wish it hadn't come to this with Calliope, but I guess he just went too far. It's up to Calliope to turn up his toes this time, I reckon. And don't be too reckless, boys. What Calliope shoots at, he hits.
I don't have a gun.
I see you up there. You're all gunning for the fierce Calliope. But I tell you, I ain't going peacefully. Woo! Want to play rough, huh? Here we go!
All right. Short straw stays. Bill?
Yeah.
Well, that's it then. Bill and I'll go into the station. You stay here and cover the building in case he comes out.
Oh, let me go in, Buck.
No. Straws have been drawn, Tom. Come on, Bill.
I don't have a gun.
Lucky dog.
Does anybody else see what's wrong with this picture? So then the dog says, I don't have a gun. Oh, that's funny.
Mr. King owns it? Where's Miss Gilmore?
I haven't seen her since he left. And I've been looking through the Chronicle's archives ever since. But I still haven't found anything that proves Mr. King wrong.
I read the whole comic section. No help there.
We've been trying to help, too. This is all we turned up in the library.
That's my grandfather.
Yeah, we thought he might know something.
I never thought of that. Let's go ask him.
Hey, why don't you guys go see him, and I'll keep looking in the archives.
Good idea. Let me show you where they are.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, looks like we've been deputized to save the ranch.
So, you think he'll remember anything?
I don't know. He usually can't remember what he had for breakfast. Grandpa?
Who wants to know?
It's me, Hank.
Hank?
Your grandson.
Oh, that Hank. He with you?
This is my friend, Joe Talbot.
I meant the dog.
Yeah, he is. This is Wishbone. He can wait by the bushes. He'll be okay.
Hi there, little fella. Come on up here.
I'll handle this, boys. Grandpa, it's like this. Mr. King claims that Wanda doesn't really own the Chronicle, and we were wondering if you could provide us with any information at all that could possibly help, or you could just scratch my head.
We were just wondering if you knew anything about the Oakdale Chronicle.
Of course I know the Oakdale Chronicle. It's the paper.
We know. Could you tell us what you remember about this picture?
Do you remember anything?
Yup. That's me.
Right, Grandpa. We just wanted to know if Giles Gilmore really owned the paper.
Of course he owned it. Owned it fair and square. Didn't he, boy?
Sure.
We remember, don't we, Jack?
His name is Wishbone, sir.
Right. You told me that. But I just can't tell you how much he reminds me of my dog, Jack. You look at this picture. Spitting image.
How do you know it was Mr. Gilmore's fair and square?
Look right there in your picture, Hank.
Where?
See, there, on the wall.
Yeah, but what is it?
That's Gilmore's deed.
On the wall?
I'll never forget that old torn-up thing. You see, on the night that Gilmore took the paper over from Skelton, didn't have anything to write on. So they asked me to get something. The only thing I could lay my hands on at the time was this old calendar. So I tore off a month, they signed it, and they stuck it right up there on the wall.
Hank, that's it. Grandpa, do you think you could help us find it?
No, it has to be at the Chronicle. Those Gilmores never threw anything away, especially something that important.
No. Guys, I've looked all over this place, and I haven't seen anything that looks like that.
Nothing down here.
Should be easy to spot with Gilmore's winning poker hand right next to it.
Poker hand?
It all happened one stormy night about 65 years ago. My daddy was playing poker with Giles Gilmore and Abel Skelton in the back room of the inn. I was in charge of keeping the glasses full.
Last hand, gentlemen. The least you could do is let me win one hand before the night is over. Thanks, Jack.
Giles Gilmore was a young upstart in town with big dreams and a shrewd instinct for good deals.
Oh, what you gonna do there, Giles?
He was a real risk taker. I guess that's why he loved to play cards. And on that night, he was dancing with Lady Luck.
I'll start with 500.
Two of the richest men in town were there, and Gilmore was winning every hand. One of those men was Abel Skelton.
See your 5. And I'll raise you 1,000.
That's too rich for me.
I'll see your 1,000. Raise you 500.
Skelton didn't like Gilmore very much, and he was determined to win at least one hand before the night was over.
See? And I'll raise you 5,000.
All right, Abel. I'll see your 5,000 and raise you another 5,000.
These are the keys to the Chronicle. It's not much of a paper now, but it's got to be worth at least $5,000. I called. You tricked me. You and that mangy mongrel tricked me.
Now, Abel. Now, Giles beat you fair and square. Besides, the dog belongs to Ethan here. Ethan, why don't you run and get Mr. Gilmore something to write on so we can write this deal up proper?
And that's how it all ended up. Skelton moved on to another town, and Gilmore made the paper what it is today.
That's a good story.
Yeah, but who ever heard of dogs playing poker?
So you see, there is no way Gilmore would have lost that deed. He had it framed and everything.
What are we standing around for, people? What we need is some action! Look what you did!
You all aboard the same, Bill? Ma? It's my ma. I can't let her see what I've become.
Well, it looks like you got yourself in quite a fix, Calliope Catesby.
Bill, I'm begging you. I swear if you give me another chance, I'll quit the racket. I'll drop the tanglefoot and the gunplay, and I won't play house no more. I'll be a good citizen. I'll go to work. I'll quit my foolishness. I swear by gum. Please, Bill, you got to help me. I'll do anything. I'll snort a prickly pear up my nose. I'll dip myself in plum jelly and roll on an anthill.
Now, hold on just a minute, Calliope. I reckon I've known you for a long time. I guess what it all comes down to is whether I can take you at your word or not.
There now, great big strong man. That bullet never touched you. You was knocked out by that shutter there, and it kind of paralyzed you for a spell. I've heard of this before. Oh, concussion. That's what they call it. You don't know me, I reckon. I just come in off that train from Alabama to see my son. Just think now. That little old boy of mine has got to be an officer. City marshal of a whole town. Well, that's kind of like a constable, ain't it? I heard them guns a shooting while I was coming off that train. Listen, you mustn't hold no grudge against my boy for having to shoot at you. An officer has got to tend to the law. That's his duty. And them that acts bad and lives wrong just has to suffer. So don't blame my son none. He's always been a good boy. Won't you let me give you some advice, sir? Be a good man and leave liquor alone. Live peaceable and godly. Keep away from bad company. Work honest. Sleep sweet.
And, what is the marshal? think about his mother's advice. You think it's good advice?
I says this. If I was a drunken and desperate character, I'd follow it. And if I was in your place and you was in mine, I'd say, Marshal, I'm willing to swear that if you give me another chance, I'll be a good citizen. I'll go to work, I'll drop my foolishness. You have my word on that. That's what I'd say to you if you was the marshal and I was in your place.
You was in my place. You said that. I was a marshal. I would say to you, go free. And you do your best to keep your promise.
When you gonna eat something, son? You're skin and bones.
Ah, Mr. Longley. Are your affairs in order? Not exactly. No use in stalling, Mr. Longley. The magistrate will be arriving shortly on the stage. Are you the marshal here?
Allow me to introduce you to U.S. Marshal Calliope Catesby. Calliope, this is J. Edgar Todd, bank examiner.
Very good, Marshal. I need you to arrest this man.
Long Bill? You want me to arrest Long Bill?
Oh, yes. He is to be arrested and taken to the jail, where we shall wait for the magistrate to arrive and settle things. Mr. Longley is well aware of the situation.
Well, go ahead, son. Do your duty.
I tell you, just ain't been my day.
Well, here you go, Marshal.
I sure am sorry about this, Bill.
Oh, great. A leash.
Don't worry, Bill. I won't let you go to jail. I'll take your place if it comes to it.
I just hope Ed shows up before that magistrate does.
Hold it, Marshal. I believe that is the magistrate now. You're just in time. The marshal here was just escorting Mr. Longley to the jail, where we can settle this matter.
I could really use something long and cold to wet my whistle.
Oh, yes, of course. We shall conduct our business at the restaurant, then.
Ed, when'd you get in?
I just come on the noon train. All I could think about was Mame's fine fixings the entire way. Well, I do believe I could eat myself a steer.
Did you make the deal?
All bought and sold. There's 30,000 greenbacks in that sack.
Mr. Todd, this is my brother Ed. As you can see, I have more than enough money to cover the loan.
Is that what this is all about? You got me out here in the middle of nowhere for this? Marshal, you may release the prisoner. Don't you ever think before you jump to conclusions?
Well, now, I...
Fine. There you go, Bill.
I'm free? I'm free! Free! Free to ride the open range. Free to watch the sun set and the moon rise. Free to dig in the fertile soil of the prairie. Unleashed! Wahoo! Wait a minute. I got a whiff of something.
We're looking for it right now. It's here, I know it.
Look, kids, I don't care about any backroom poker games. I just want everybody out.
I found it. I found it! Hey, guys!
If you could just give us a little more time.
All right. Enough of this little treasure hunt.
Hey, guys!
You have to give Miss Gilmore another chance. She loves this paper.
You see what I mean when I say no one ever listens to the dog? Hey, guys!
What is it, Wishbone?
Hey.
What is it, boy?
A little thing I like to call a deed.
Look, he's found something. Help me with the desk. This is it. I can't believe you found it, Wishbone.
What's so hard to believe? I'm a dog of many talents when I'm not on a leash.
See, this is it. This proves Miss Gilmore owns the Chronicle.
Look, kids, for all I know, anyone could have written this up. To make this a binding document, what you really need is a
witness. Leon King. Is that you out here causing trouble? Well, if your father were alive...
Mr. Johnstone, I didn't know you were here.
Lucky for Wanda Gilmore and these kids, I am. Trying to take away her newspaper. I remember you trying to take away your little brother's toys. I guess you haven't changed much.
Yeah, you tell him, Grandpa.
Now, look,
Now, look, nothing. Here's the truth of the matter. Wanda has a deed. The deed has a witness. And you don't have a newspaper. So why don't you just go on and get out of Wanda Gilmore's Chronicle?
All right, mister. Grandpa. Grandpa. You win. You win.
That's great. Miss Gilmore got her paper back.
She never lost it. The only problem is we're the only ones who know that.
Hey, guys, this is a newspaper.
Wishbone, would you care to join me for breakfast?
Oh, yes. Always room for another breakfast.
Good evening. This is Helen Davidson for Fast News 57. It has been brought to our attention that there were one or two erroneous statements in Mitch McCain's investigative report on Wanda Gilmore. We seriously hope that our comments and statements did not offend Wanda Gilmore or anyone in the Gilmore family. And now, here's Mitch McCain with part one of his week-long expose, The Dewey Decimal System, a secret alien code. Fact or fiction?
Thank you, Helen.
Wanda, I think we need to do a news piece on something really important. An important political issue. Something that concerns every American citizen's basic rights of freedom and happiness. I want to call it Abolishing Leash Laws, the right thing to do.
Whew, another day done. All I got left to work on is my appetite.
Whew. I just put Ma on the train back to Alabama. Here. I can't take being marshal no more. There's too much responsibility.
Does this mean you'll be returning to your former ways, Calliope?
Oh, no. No, sir. Nope.
Calliope.
I learned my lesson.
Here you go, boys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Tom, you didn't want anything?
No, ma'am. I think I'll just stick with coffee.
Bill?
George?
I was wondering if we could talk to you about something of business nature.
Why, sure, George. Y'all come on by the bank next week. Right now, though, I think I'm gonna take me a short break from the banker's life and head on back out to the range.
The Old West has always held a special place in our imaginations. Out of this rugged new territory came folk heroes who lived out our dreams of the unspoiled frontier, where freedom was cherished and a simple code of honor bound people together. O. Henry captured the heart of the West for all time in his short stories. They may be short, but the colorful characters and surprise endings stick to our ribs for a long time. So, Mr. Henry, may I call you O? Thanks. You know, I have my own idea for a story. It's about a dog, not just any dog, but it's about a dog, and he talks. Well, okay, he talks, but nobody really pays him any attention. Nobody listens to the dog. That's one of the things he says all the time. And he has this big imagination, and he's all the time finding himself in these incredible stories. Like, this one time he's an orphan, and another time he's a great detective, and another time he's a cowboy. And I've been working on my cowboy yell. Listen to this. Woo-hoo! Anyway, I'll give you this one.
feeling a little eerie?
Can't put my nose on it, but something strange is in the air.
Do things sometimes seem not quite right?
Ooh, something definitely reeks in this vicinity.
Don't worry, it's only Wishbone, everyone's favorite literary loving canine, starring in 2 of the spookiest Halloween stories ever, Frankenstein and the Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
What was that? Hello?
That's right. You'll thrill as our brave pup goes head to headless with none other than the Headless Horseman himself.
The Headless Horseman! Ah!
Then, see what happens when you put a not-so-average brain in a below-average body. It's Wishbone starring as the mad scientist in that all-time classic scary tale, Frankenstein.
You're a monster!
Their story's so fantastically creepy, they'll make you jump. Don't miss Wishbone in Frankenstein and the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Each just $12.99. Available this September on home video from Lyric Studios.
Not so far away, there's a wonderful wetland where nature comes alive like never before.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
It's a magical place full of laughs, songs, and lots of friends.
I am Hegdish, explorer extraordinaire.
Welcome to Groundling Marsh, home to some of Mother Nature's most delightfully unusual characters. Join Galileo and Maggie, Echo and Crystal, Mudslinger and Hegdish.
Did somebody mention my name?
And Stax, as they share an adventure after adventure and learn many valuable lessons.
How do you feel about sharing Merry-Go Pop with Maggie?
Get ready for plenty of laughs and a whole lot of fun when you come on down to Groundling Marsh, living proof that Mother Nature has a sense of humor. Don't miss Groundling Marsh, now on public television.
Have you ever seen anything like that in your life?
Check your local listings or call your public television station for the viewing time in your area. And watch for Groundling Marsh on home video, available this spring from Lyric Studios.
Groundling Marsh.
It's the age-old dilemma.
I want to do something exciting, something different.
So you're looking for adventure.
Oh, I see. You're not looking for ordinary fun. You've kind of got an itch for something big.
Well, get ready to scratch that itch because...
Adventure waits on the other side of this fence. And I am out of here!
Adventure now comes with 4 legs and a tail. It's Wishbone, the little dog with the big imagination. And he's ready to leap into one of the biggest adventures of all time, Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer.
Come out if you're not afraid to face Tom Sawyer the pirate.
The furs are flying as Tom Sawyer and his trusty companion Huck Finn set out to have some good old-fashioned fun.
This is so exciting.
That's right, it's 2 back-to-back episodes. First, the fun never ends with Tom and Huck on Jackson Island.
I'm the captain, and I say it's time to roll in the leaves.
Swing on back to Oakdale with Joe, David, Sam, and Wishbone as they go in search of the mysterious no-name grave. But the fun doesn't stop there, because Tom and Huck can't seem to stay out of trouble, like investigating their own mysterious graveyard. Chasing down all the bad guys, digging for treasure in haunted houses, and exploring old caves. Even with all this excitement, you'll be hungry for more.
Delicious!
It's 2 great episodes on 1 terrific video.
And now it's time for the Wishbone Floor Show!
Fetch your copy of A Tale in Twain from Lyric Studios. Also available from Big Red Chair Books, a division of Lyric Publishing, The Adventures of Wishbone Books. Years ago, in ancient Greece, there lived a man who was the strongest of the strong, the bravest of the brave, the wisest of the wise. His name, Hercules.
Hercules? That's impossible. It can't be.
But it is. Experience all the strength of this legendary hero as portrayed by the one and only Wishbone.
I can't talk.
That's right, it's Wishbone in one of his most powerful roles ever.
Face it, Nereus. Your trickery cannot fool me.
When our hero is sent on a quest to retrieve 3 golden apples, he must first get past fierce dragons.
Dragons? I definitely do not like dragons.
Then it's on to Mount Olympus, where he must outsmart the Titan Atlas.
Now that could be a problem.
Experience the grandeur.
I await your command.
The spectacle.
Hey, my bone! It's gone! Someone stole my bone!
The excitement.
And so our hero returns victorious.
One man whose story transcends the ages.
Whoa, that would make him 280 in dog years.
One dog who can always sniff out a good adventure.
I want a slice with a letter on it, and somebody get this hat off of me right now. Hello?
It's Hercules Unleashed from Lyric Studios. Fetch your copy today. Also available from Big Red Chair Books, a division of Lyric Publishing. The Adventures of Wishbone Books.
What's the story, Wishbone?
I hope you enjoy Wishbone's Dog Days of the West. So, Mum, are we ready to go yet?
Not yet, sweetie. I'll still got a lot to do. By the way, entertain our friends on YouTube with the next movie.
Sure thing, Mum. Airy Berry, have you ever heard that Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up, had grow up?
Yes, I do, Hilda.
Because our next movie, Peter Pan, does grow up, so here it is. And now, Peter Pan finally grows up in Hook's Deadly Game.
Cease your Mephistophelian flying! You unsportsmanly hobbledehoy! Would Zeus might change me to a winged bird, I would grapple you, wretch, and cleave you, fancy rail to rudder stock!
Actions speak louder than words, Captain Codfish, and you couldn't catch me if your life depended on it.
If your 2 feet were planted, boy, I'd plant you!
Head over heels, heels over head, or feet on the ground. You'll never get the better of me.
But he who moves forward must finally carry the dead.
Huh? Whoa!
Zooters, twerp! I have you now! Adieu, eternal youth! Go, Rimston!
the boot, or perhaps I should say, the loops are on the other foot.
Not for long, you mush-faking, lob-crawling Molly!
Forever, Captain Hook. For I have decided to change the rules of this game. In fact, I have decided to end this game.
And how do you intend to do that, Peter Pan? By ending my life?
That's exactly how. You are the cruelest, most heartless, irredeemably villainous pirate who ever walked a deck, and truly the most evil man to set foot in Neverland.
Why, you flatter me, boy.
So there is no reason why I shouldn't put you and Neverland out of your misery.
Very well. If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride and hug it in my arms. For I, at least, have lived a full life, Peter Pan. I have been a child. I have been a youth. I have been a man, a scholar, and a gentleman. I have sailed the world in the finest navy ever to set stun, moon, or sky sails. In short, I have lived a full life, whereas you are a pathetic creature forever locked in the self-serving egocentricities of childhood. You will never be a youth, and you will never be a man. So, finish me now and be done with it. And you will never be a man, never be a man, never be a man, never be a man.
Peter!
Where are you going?
Leave me alone.
But what about Captain Hook? You've got him just where you want him.
I don't care. I just don't care. Do whatever you want.
Well, you pusillanimous, puerile little poltroons, which one of you boys will be man enough to off James Hook? I thought not. Combine the lot of you, and there's not enough backbone for a jellyfish. You mollycoddled cullies! You will never be a youth, and you will never be a man.
You're wrong, Hook. I'm Peter Pan, and I can do anything. I can even grow up if I want to.
I have been a child.
And I have been a child.
I have been a youth.
And I can be a youth.
I have been a man.
And I can be a man.
Peter?
I can't grow up. I will grow up.
What are you doing?
I will be a man if I want to. An old man. I want to sit in front of the fire.
Well, this is certainly a new game.
This isn't a game. I want to go home and sit in front of the fire. I want soup for my supper.
Soup? You hate soup. What's happened to you? Well, if you want soup, here's some nice cream of vegetable.
It's no good.
What's all the fuss? What a sight! What have you done to your face?
It's nothing to laugh at. What do you think I am, a child? Pretend soup is no good to me.
Stop it!
I want real soup.
Then get it yourself. And clear up that mess.
Don't talk to me like that. I'll do as I please. I'll not be treated like a child. This whole door's too small. We'll have to make it bigger. How am I supposed to get out of here?
You fly, Peter, like you always do.
Oh, of course, I knew that.
What in the world has happened to him? There's no telling what he'll do in this frame of mind. We better go find the others and go after him.
Peter, where are you? If this is a game, it's gone far enough.
Peter! Peter! Oh, come on, Peter! Come back home, please! There's absolutely no sign of him. If he doesn't want us to find him, we won't. He knows the woods too well.
No, Tink, this is more than a simple game of hide-and-go-seek.
Oh, no! What's happening to me? I can't let anyone see me like this. No one will believe in my magic anymore. I just think he's being difficult. He must be around here Tink? Tink, come on. This is no time to fool around. I'm not fooling around. I'm fading away. What's happening to my magic?
Where are you, Tinkerbell?
I thought we were looking for Peter. Oh, this may be the end of poor Tinkerbell.
Looks a mess. Why the mirrors are very soft. The chambers are right. So is the Neptune, save our souls! I say, Captain, sir, the water seems a mite mercurial. Mercury has nothing to do with it, you gumpeen. One moment we're in the briny, the next in the daisy patch.
You lazy niddycocks. You'll all be in the daisy patch, pushing them up from the roots if you don't get to the bottom of this.
We're already at the bottom of it, if you ask me.
There are strange spirits at work, Captain Hookser. Is it possible that devil Peter Pan is behind it?
Aye. Hard as it is for me to believe, Robert Mullins, you could be correct. When we pirates are struck by the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, the bowman is usually the boy who took this hand.
We just have to keep looking for them both. We can't give up. Peter! Oh, Peter, help me. Where are Goodness, you're back. I thought you'd given us up and... What's happened to you?
What do you mean? Nothing's happened.
Where are you, Peter? Answer me, please. Hi, Peter.
Where are we going?
Where have you been? Where have you been? You've changed.
No, I haven't. We were worried about you.
You gave us an awful scare.
Yes, and I've been flying for hours. I'm tired.
But we're glad you're back. Who cares if he's changed? He's back, and that's all that matters to me. Where have you been?
I got lost. I don't know why you're making such a fuss. Look, I need new boots. These are too tight.
That's because you've grown.
So what? Everyone grows up.
No, not you. Not Peter Pan. You're the boy who never grew up.
No, I don't believe that nonsense. That's like pretending to believe in magic. Gnomes, elves, trolls, or fairies.
No, don't say that. Tink, what is it? I don't know, but whatever it is, it feels like a matter of life and death for me. You do believe in me, don't you?
What's to believe in?
You believe that I'm real, don't you? That this is Neverland? A magical place? That anything can happen here?
Why would I believe anything like that? It sounds silly.
You must believe in me, Peter. You must.
No one believes in fairies.
And if you don't believe in me, at least believe in Neverland. We're all connected. You, me, even Captain Hook. If you don't believe, I will die, and Neverland will fade away. Say you believe in me. Peter, please. Say you believe in me.
I've had enough of this game. I'm going.
No, Peter, don't leave us. Please.
I'm too old for kids. I want some friends my own age.
If we can find the boy who never grew up, our troubles may be over. Put some muscle into it, scouts! Scowl through this muck!
We can row no further, Captain.
Elucidate, Mullins. I trust you are neither disobeying a superior officer's order, nor fomenting mutinous behavior.
I just meant perhaps we should walk, sir.
Walk, Mr. Mullins. Us. Pirates. Jolly Jack Tars. Pedestrians. But perhaps you're right.
I'm scared, Wendy. Can we go back home now?
Everything will be all right, Michael. Let's go home. I can't...
This is the strangest thing. We can't fly.
Neither can I.
And without Tink, we don't have the fairy dust we need to get airborne.
It's not the end of the world. We've got perfectly good legs. We'll just have to walk home.
What's happening to me? Help me. Someone, I don't understand. Please. Please. Help me.
Please help me! Help me! Someone help me!
Stop me, Apollo, Mercury, and Sophocles.
Me flabbergasted.
Well, I'll be a Brooklyn broom bandit.
Shot, shell, and cartridge. This is too strange for gunnery school.
Stir your stumps, sea dogs. I have a strange feeling time is running out on us. By Deuteronomy, this is a bizarre kettle of fish.
Begorrah, I never did trust these gumpy man's lenses.
This is sorcery of the most dangerous kind. I thinks maybe I never has to cook another meal again.
Well, that ain't such a cuffer, old bean. That means we don't have to eat it.
Walk, you useless manannies! If we're not on that shore, wherever it is, by 8 bells, you'll spend the rest of your miserable days in the louse house.
Oh, be japers. I'll be banjaxed if I know which is worse, seeing without me spectacles or seeing with the blessed things. Well, I'll be flummoxed if it isn't that leaping leprechaun, Tinkerbell. Or what's left of her. She seems to have paid her last debt, don't you know?
What cousins, my wee witch? Speak, Pixie.
Oh. Captain Hook!
An acute observation, Tinkerbell, though a trifle obvious. Now, kindly elaborate, unless you wish me to dispatch you to your no doubt miniaturized version of perdition.
Elaborate, Captain Hook?
Spare me your play-acted ignorance, sprite. For I might spare your elfin life if you will be so kind as to lead us to that slumgullion Peter Pan, so that we might put an end to all this hocus-pocus, this fustian folderol, this metamorphosis, this boulder dash. A fair bargain, I believe.
You believe?
What's that?
You said, I believe. Does that mean you believe in me? I mean...
What metaphysical twaddle is this? Of course I believe in you. You're right in front of my eyes, ain't ya?
And you believe in Neverland?
Believe in it? Ain't I and me crew of unwashed heathens trapped in the cursed place?
I'll be killed by heaven.
Well, I'll be boxed by Dan Donnelly, Aphrodite, Olympus, and Socrates. Well, poke me in the eye with a Kipper-Aaron.
Cartridge, wad, and ball.
Captain Hook, you saved my life!
A complete accident, I assure you, madam. Ha! A futile gesture, Tinkerbell. You know perfectly well I am immune to fairy magic.
He's outside!
Don't let the wretched little ninnycock escape! My salt horse flies!
Get a move on!
Bonheur! She would lead us to Peter Pan!
There we are, chaps. We're getting back to normal. Oh, I say.
Follow the miniature maiden. We'll untangle this web of practiced deceit before the sun falls below the yardarm.
What to do next?
This is a fine pass for the ship's commander. I might as well be a gardener. Stand aside, peasant.
Whatever your station in life, sir, you have no right to call me peasant.
No right, Calais. This cutlass is my right. And it will reduce you to pieces so small that they'd be bite-sized for a fire ant.
To be continued.
I really hate these to be continued. I want to find out what happened next. Do you got the next part of this video?
Yes, I do, Hilda.
And now we continue with Hook's deadly game.
Now, sir, whoever you are, prepare to meet your doom. Have we met?
I believe I would have remembered a lout of your rude mien.
Lout? I? A lout?
You may kill me, sir, but that will hardly change my opinion, nor will it alter the fact of your extreme uncouthness.
No man has dared speak to... You look very familiar. Were you engaged in the Queen's Navy during the War of 12?
I know of no such war. And though it's true that you remind me of a past I cannot clearly remember, that memory is more nightmarish than real. Kindly stand aside. Let me go about my business. No doubt you will find others to bully.
Shall I let the air into that cheeky gombeen and the blood out, Captain?
Leave him be, Smee. He is a man of courage, and far too honest for us.
That was Peter Pan. Oh, Peter, what have they done to you? And who did it?
What's? To be honest, we haven't got a clue.
I'm bored with this, Wendy. Can't we go to Small Monday Island Fair? I want to go to the fair.
Not now, Michael. There are more important things to do than visit the fair.
Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
What's not such a bad idea?
There are always lots of gnomes and elves and fairies at Small Monday Island Fair. Maybe they'll know what's happening to Neverland.
You're right. But how do we get there? We don't even know where we are, and not a single one of us can fly.
Not a single one of us can fly, but perhaps two of us can. Two heads are better than one. More is better than less.
Careful!
We'll be back! We'll meet you at the underground house.
But how will they find it?
How will any of us find anything? Everything keeps changing.
Peter Pan!
Who are you?
Don't ask that! Please! Whatever you do, don't ask that!
But I don't know who you are.
Does that mean that you don't believe I'm here? That you don't believe in me?
That would be difficult. You're right in front of me.
I'm Tinkerbell.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you. How do you do?
Not very well. Don't you remember me at all? Tinkerbell!
No, I'm afraid.
Or any of the others? John and Michael? The Lost Boys? Even Wendy?
That's very strange. Those names. No, I don't know. I'm afraid not.
Oh, but we've had such a wonderful life together. All of us in the underground house. And look at you. You've grown up and forgotten all about us.
Don't cry, whoever you are. I'm sorry I don't remember you, but I'm sure it doesn't really matter.
Oh, but it does matter. It matters more than you think. Because I think our lives depend on it.
What do you mean? What did I say?
I don't know. Oh, what to do, Tink? What can I do?
Wait! Tinkerbell!
Tatterdemalions. Oh! On your feet, you foot-dragging lollygaggers! We'll be using them to scrape barnacles from the Jolly Roger's bottom by sunset. At them, sea dogs!
Run!
Avast, colleagues!
I'll be out eating you with Johnny Corkscrew!
We'll marinate with vinegar and hot tar!
Hot tar with a
We'll split them stem to stern.
Tear them door and hands!
It seems, my dear, that your luck has run out. Quick gulps of galleon grease! Tell me, wench, at what vicinage I may find that infernal, eternal boy, Peter Pan?
He's not a boy anymore.
No, Michael, don't tell him.
Don't tell me what, boy.
Leave him alone, you bully. If Peter were here...
If Peter Pan were here, I'd set anchor in his heart.
Peter Pan's growing up. He's probably as big as you by now. He'd set an anchor in your heart.
Peter Pan is growing up. The boy who never grew up is a man. Ye dogs. Could that have been... He did seem familiar. You don't suppose that abrasive stripling I met in the woods was Peter Pan?
You saw Peter in the woods? Was he all right?
Belay the jaw music. It was Pan. Oh, I had him. He didn't know me. He was mine for the taking. I could have split him crow's nest to Keelson.
You never had the better of Peter when he was a boy, Captain Hook. And you're certainly no match for him now that he's a man.
Au contraire, dear girl. The adolescent Drambilo has no idea who I am. How then can he prepare his defense? He is entirely at my mercy. We will meet face to face, and I will destroy him man to man. Take these rosy-cheeked sprigs back to the ship, Matelots. Smee, you will accompany me.
Oh, that's all right then, sir. I'll come with you anyway.
There'll be a Duquino of a plank party aboard the Jolly Roger tonight.
I'll apprehend the dewy-nosed kitty nipper and plunge this harpoon into his viscera.
Down there! Look! Small Monday Island Fair! Whoa, what's happening? We're falling out of the sky! That's obvious.
What do you think you're doing? You mortal maniacs! You flattened my tent! I'll sue!
We're very sorry. We didn't mean to. We're just trying to find out what's happening in Neverland.
Who are you anyway?
We are Lost Boys. We live with Peter Pan.
The boy who never grew up?
Not anymore. He's probably an adult by now.
What? Peter Pan's no longer a boy? Well, no wonder Neverland is going to the dogs.
I don't understand. And if he doesn't, neither does he.
You dim-witted bipeds! If Peter Pan grows up, he won't believe in Neverland. And if he doesn't believe in Neverland, Neverland will fade away!
What can we do?
Only Peter Pan's fairy Tinkerbell has the power to make him believe.
But how can we find Tink? We can't even fly!
Oh, must I do everything? Hurry! Fly! Find Tink, or we're all doomed!
Thanks! We'll do our best!
Reveille, Peter Pan!
Who?
Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself.
Oh, you again, sir. Can you find nothing better to do than torment those you do not know?
Ah, but I do know you, boy. Or should I say, young man. But now I intend to draw our acquaintanceship to a close.
You are the second creature in this strange place to profess knowledge of my identity, and certainly the less courteous.
Less less courteous. I'll have you know, I was educated with the sons of cabinet ministers and bishops. Enough of this prevarication. Die! Ventilate the wrench, bosun.
Oh, it'll be my pleasure, Captain Hook.
Save me, sir! Whoever you are! If you are in any way an honorable man, give me your hand!
Give you my hand? Why, you impudent strommel faker! You already took one of them. I shall not surrender the other.
Either me eyes have gone daft, Captain, or the boy seems to be getting older.
Well, of course he is, you nippant rasher of wind. He's growing up.
Please, sir, I beg you, help me!
Peter Pan. Begging me. Aha! Can this be true?
Were I in your shoes, sir, I would save you. The mere victim of an accident, dangling at the doorway of the beyond.
Were you in my shoes, Peter Pan, you would cut me off. You'd show no mercy, accident or otherwise. Indeed, an accident. I suppose it would be a pity for Peter Pan to end his career by accident.
Or by old age.
Throw him that vine, Smee. We shall take him back to the Jolly Roger, and there I will have what is mine, an exquisite revenge.
I do. Thank you, sir. I swear as a gentleman, I shall repay you for this. I owe you my life.
I accept your offer. You will pay with your life.
Spellcraft. I tell you, the very sea cracks from beneath us. I call this get sick weather.
Bit like your crop. Captain, coming aboard!
Tip me your flippers, you salt horse gullies, and gaze at my prize catch.
What kind of catch is this, Captain? A manfish?
Ya clapper-dudgeon lummox jukes. It's Peter Pan, come to walk our frisky plank. Stir your stumps, Peter Pan. I am impatient for you to greet your final resting place.
I only wish that I could remember who I really was.
Whoa! Move, Slum Galleon!
Don't look, Michael!
Oh, this funeral march tries my patience. Adieu, Peter Pan! What cousining is this? Am I in purgatory or paradise?
Oh, what's happening, twins? Only you and Peter can save us. Tinkerbell, you have to convince Peter to believe in Neverland again. You have to make him want to be the boy who never grew up. Peter Pan, why do you have to grow up?
I don't understand.
Don't you remember what it was like when you were still a boy? Don't you remember when Wendy lost her laugh?
Wendy's laugh. Wendy's laugh. I was young. A boy.
You were a wonderful boy. A boy pitted against adults.
Tink, what has happened to me?
Peter, you know me. You remember who I am.
I've made a terrible mistake. I never wanted to grow up.
You were never meant to grow up. You were eternal youth. You are the eternal youth.
I don't want to be old. I won't be old.
codfish.
Peter Pan, how wonderful it is to see Slumgullion. And eternally young visage has returned. To breathe, to live, to fight, to pursue my mortal enemy to the very death.
It will take a better man than you to get the better of me, Commander Kipper.
I will cleave you, fancy rail to rudder stock, boy!
You couldn't catch me if your life depended on it.
Seize them scallums, mateys!
You'll never get the better of me.
Oh, you silly, silly.
And there you have it, Peter Pan is finally saved, and Neverland is back to normal. So Mum, are you done yet?
Yes, I am, but I received a phone call that David and Frida are still packing. We still have 1 hour left before we go on the train to Tofoten, but anyways, entertain our friends on YouTube with the next video.
Okay, Mum. So Airyberry, do you believe in ghosts?
No, I haven't.
Because our next video, we are going to a haunting we will go, plus 3 more cartoons.
Awesome, Hilda.
And now, a haunting we will go.
For better picture quality, adjust tracking control on your VCR.
I don't think anyone ever really believes in ghosts or ghost stories. But there is one they tell about an old deserted little red schoolhouse.
A haunting we will go, a haunting we will go. Hoo, hoo, hoo! A haunting we will go, a haunting we will go, a haunting we will go. Hoo, hoo, hoo! A haunting we will go.
They were all such willing and apt little pupils. That is, all except poor little Casper, who just wouldn't scare people. Why, he just wanted to be friends with everyone.
For homework tonight, we will go out and practice what we screech. Class dismissed.
A haunting we will go, a haunting we will go. Hoo, hoo, hoo! A haunting we will go.
Now, every night while his classmates were out scaring the daylights out of people, Casper would happily hop along, hoping to find a friend.
Mr. Pelican. Hi, Duck. My name's Casper. Can I might as well be dead. Nobody wants me for a friend. Gee whiz, a baby duck. Oh, you're hungry, huh? I think I can do something about that. Say, aren't you afraid of me? Now I have a real friend. I'm gonna call you, Dudley.
During the next few weeks, I'm sure you couldn't have found a ghost in better spirits than our little Casper.
Dudley. Now you better watch me, because you'll have to learn how to swim. Well, that ought to give you a rough idea how to swim.
Each night, they would snuggle up in their little nest, and Casper would guard his little friend Dudley with his very life. Or with whatever it might be called. Ah, friendship is such a beautiful thing.
I don't think you're old enough yet, but you have to learn how to fly sometime. That's nothing. You just need some ground training first. Now watch me. Now you try it. You earn your wings. Well, I don't think you should do much flying the first. Hey, Dudley, where are you? Dudley. It's me, Casper, your old pal, your buddy. Please, Dudley, say something. Dudley!
Now, isn't this a perfect setting for a spine-tingling ghost story? Well, strangely enough, this is a ghost story. Do you scare easily? Do you have nightmares? Do shadows on the wall frighten you? Well, relax. This isn't that kind of a story. And just to prove it, let me introduce a ghost that is out of this world. His name is Casper. Every night, with the rise of the moon, Casper's neighbors go off on their job of scaring the daylights out of people. Contact!
Boo! 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 Come on, Casper! Time to go out and boo people! And good boos tonight! Boo! Boo! Boo!
Casper doesn't want to go out and boo people. He wants to be friendly. Casper sees no future in this sort of life, so he decides to go out and make friends.
What's your name? I'm Casper. Can we be friends, huh? Aren't you scared of me? You're a cute little fox. Oh, so you want to play with me? All right. My best friend, so I'll give you an extra special name. Ferdy. That's it, Ferdy Fox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sixty-three, 66, 67. Oh, they're after Ferdy. The only friend I ever had in my whole life. My poor Ferdy. Oh, Ferdy!
And so, Casper and Ferdy lived happily ever after.
That's Mama's big man, see? Oh, you'll never will be able to walk, no, little baby. There, now play like a nice little baby.
Baby. Wait here, fellas.
Hurry up. Here, put on your hat and coat now. Daddy's waiting. We're going to move today. See?
Come on now, make it snappy. Gotta move to our new house in the city. Come on, come on.
See, you must hurry. We're moving to a nice, big, new home.
Not me! No, I don't want to go to
This is where we're going to live. Yeah. Crazy house. We'll go back home. Ah, home sweet home.
back home tonight, little boy.
Doy, never mind that club. All's well. See the head right ahead. There's a moonlit. Come on, have fun. Oh!
Hey, what's the idea of blocking traffic? Somebody's liable to get hurt. What's this? To Royal Zoo, Lilliput. Rubberneck Kango. Very rare. Hey, what's a Kango?
Search me, Gabby. I ain't never seen one.
Somebody's played a joke on you. There ain't no such animal. Well, there might be one at that. Well, you're just a little feller, ain't you? You're lucky I'm here. I know how to handle Kangos. Now call the zoo and tell them Gabby's bringing the Kango right over.
Okay, Gabby.
Okay, Kango. Let's go. We'll bring him back alive. Gabby's gonna take you to the zoo. You know, little feller, there ain't no animal, big or small, I can't handle. Yes, sir. Why, one time So this is what a rubberneck Kango was like, huh? If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Boy, oh boy, will they see this at the zoo. Hey, now what are you up to? Water. Okay, open up. Wider, wider. Get down out of here.
listen, you great big... I still say there ain't no such animal. Come on, you little runt. I'm gonna slap you into a cage and keep you out of trouble. Or I might start believing what I'm seeing. Okay, Pee-wee. Hop in. No! Now listen, you big stiff. I've had enough. Get in there. Oh, tricks again, eh? Oh, I'll fix you. Come on, roll up. Wise guy, huh? Get big, you runt. Just giving him stretching exercises. So's he'll grow tall. Like you. Open up quick! Let me in! Hey! Let me in! He's running wild, I tell you! There, see? Oh, wow! Hey! Get me out of here!
That last cartoon was funny. Dabby always gets in sorts of trouble at the zoo.
I know, Airyberry. I need to know now if Mum is ready to go. Mum, are we ready to go yet?
Not yet, sweetie. I received a phone call from David that he and his parents are at the gas station on their way to the train station to drop off David at the train station because David said that his parents' car is low on fuel on their way at the train station, and Frida and her parents had to stop at McDonald's to get some food for Frida, so she can eat while we're on the train, since they're gonna be 20 minutes on Sedechel, entertain our friends on YouTube with the final movie.
Okay, Mum. So, Airyberry, do you like the Three Stooges?
Yes, I do, Hilda.
And did you know that the Three Stooges produced a unaired pilot episode way back in 1949? And we are going to watch that right now. And now, the Three Stooges unaired pilot episode, Jerks of All Trades.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Three Stooges for mirth and madness. I'm Mose. Simple and screwy. I'm Shemp. Loony and ludicrous. I'm Larry. Yes, the Three Stooges. It's tonight is interior decorating.
Hey, Egghead. I'm ready to dictate. Yes, sir. Get away from here. What's the matter with you? Are you an idiot? An imbecile? A moron? What are you laughing at?
8 to 5, I'm in there someplace.
Come on. Get over there and straighten up the file. Hey, Broccoli Head. Come here. Do you think you can take a letter? I don't think I know. I don't think you know either, but go ahead. We are in receipt of your letter of the 16th and a reply. Oh, it's... Oh! Remind me to send your head to the cleaners with the rest of the flat work. Get away from here. All right, I'll use pen and ink. That's what I'll do. Come in. Come in. Come in.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
I'm Mr. Pennyfeather. Are you gentlemen painters and paper hangers?
Are we painters and paper hangers?
Are we painters and paper hangers?
Are we?
Why, you clumsy fools!
Oh, we're so sorry.
My clothes are all full of ink.
Oh, we'll fix that up, Larry. Now, take it easy. That's a nice grade of gabardine you got
Be
there.
careful with it, then.
All right, stand by.
What is that?
Ink remover.
Ink remover. But look at this!
Oh, we'll have that off in a jiffy. You don't need that pocket anyhow. Go ahead.
Why, certainly. There it is.
My best suit! And look at my shirt!
You don't need that anyway. Look here, Nickelfeather.
Pennyfeather!
Do you realize you've just struck one of the toughest men from the state of Texas? Go ahead, tell him.
Tell him, boy.
Now, look here, neighbor. Now, wait a minute there, Nickelfeather.
Pennyfeather!
You have again sullied the fair name of the great sovereign state of Texas. Order him off the premises. You heard what I told you before. Oh. Hike! 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 Here we go. Hike!
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Why, oh, it's you. I didn't expect you right here. I knew you were in the...
Quiet! Get out of here. What can we do for you, madam?
Well, I'd like to have my house painted and wallpapered in a hurry.
Well, that's how we do everything.
Are your prices reasonable?
We charge what the traffic will bear. Just a minute. How's the traffic today?
Heavy.
That'll be $100.
Your prices are crazy.
Oh, so's the California traffic.
Well, how soon can you be over?
Hold it. Get the color book out of the file. Why, we can be right over.
The address is 442 Smith Street.
We'll be right over.
I can't get... Oh! What's that? Oh!
Can't open a little file drawer. How did you ever get so stupid?
I got a charge account. What's your excuse?
Remind me to lower your salary and raise your forehead. Get out of here. Oh!
Oh. Uh-huh.
That's a queer contraption.
Yeah, ain't that quaint?
Ain't?
Yeah.
You mean isn't?
Yeah. Isn't that quizzing?
Yeah. See, that's the way to do it. You gotta use your head.
Oh, you...
I saw you, and it's good for you. Good for you. Step aside and let an intelligent man show you how. Intelligent? Yeah. How did you get so smart? I went to college. I graduated. Went to Swedish massage college. Why did you go into that business? I couldn't find enough Swedes to massage. Never mind. Open that thing.
Yeah,
Why,
sure.
certainly. Go ahead.
Oh!
All right. Go ahead. You went. I'll get...
Oh, what happened? He opened it, all right. We gotta get going.
Wait a minute. We gotta take our paint supplies with us.
Move the paint.
Come on.
Make way! We gotta get in here.
We gotta get our stuff. I gotta get my...
I know what it's means.
Get right behind there with the paint. All right. You get the painting book out of the file. All right. Fix this for me, will you? All right.
Oh, it's open now. Oh, my arm! Oh, my arm! They broke my arm! Oh, my arm is broken!
Hey. It's open.
Oh. Here's the coloring book.
Culinary arts. Culinary arts. Painting. I always thought culinary arts was about cooking. Shows you how wrong you can be. Culinary arts has got to do with colors. Yeah. Oh, you have something there. Where? Never mind. We got to get over to the lady's house in a hurry. Let's go.
Let's get over here. Get your brush.
All right. I'll get that brush over there. And take that.
Darling, I never went through anything like I did this afternoon with those confounded painters. I hope I never see them again.
Don't worry, dear. I have some other painters coming over right away.
Good. They're not from Texas, are they?
What difference would that make?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You're bringing the boss home for dinner. Never mind. Now run along, dear, and don't worry. I've taken out most of the furniture so the men can get right to work.
Good.
Goodbye, dear. But where are those painters? We haven't much time. Only 4 hours to do this home. Must be the painters now.
Well, we got... Hey, now get the phone.
And you over there, take those pots off that chair. That's a genuine Duncan fight.
Duncan Fife, eh? I'll take him off. Don't worry about it. What's the matter? That Duncan should be careful where he leaves his pipe.
I would like to introduce my 2 assistants. This is Monsieur Shemp. When it comes to blending colors, he's a mix master.
He is?
Yeah, sometimes we stand him in the bowl and bake a cake with him.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Come on, get out of here. Oh, and this is Monsieur Larry. He's recognized as a great paper hanger.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Everywhere I go, they say this guy should hang. Charm.
And I, of course, head this outfit, lock, stock, and barrel.
He's a barrel head.
You're right.
Oh, this is outrageous. Get to work at once, you ruffian.
No, take it easy, lady. Let's not be in a hurry. You know what that great man said about being in a hurry? Well, I forgot his name. Anyhow, he said you... How do you like that? I forgot what he said.
Yeah, well, never mind. Now, look, I want this room done in robin's egg blue.
Lady, we ain't got no time to go out robbing eggs.
Oh, shut up. Here's the coloring book.
Now, before we look at the color book, Monsieur Champ, as an expert, tell us confidentially, what, in your opinion, would make this room look inviting, livable, and good to the eye?
Confidentially?
Yeah.
Just a minute. Who's the guy next to you?
Well, it's you.
Oh, that's okay, then I can be trusted. Now, what did you want to know?
I said, what, in your opinion, would make this room look inviting, livable, and good to the eye?
Food, drink, and a couple of dames.
Oh, my word.
What's the matter with him?
I think he's getting better. We better take him to a doctor. His brain's clearing up.
You'll have to excuse his manners, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. At least there's one gentleman in your midst.
You said it, babe. Pardon me. Now, for the colors you want, let's look in this culinary book.
I can't understand it. It says mixed vinegar and salad oil. Then add lettuce, tomatoes, and diced carrots. What kind of paint is that?
My lady, ain't you heard of vegetable dyes?
Yeah, I'll go to the vegetable bin and get some.
Now, if you don't like that mixture, we have many more to suit your taste. Now, oh, here's a dilly. It says here you take chopped apples, walnuts, mayonnaise, and dip in French dressing.
Well, you're not going to use that in my house.
Why not? Some night when you don't feel like cooking, you can eat off the wall.
Off the wall?
Why, certainly. A walled-off salad. I got that out of my own head.
You better put it back before somebody steps on it.
Well, here's the vegetables. What color do you want for that wall?
Oh, wait a minute, please.
How about a nice tomato red?
Tomato red.
My wall?
Hold that. Thanks. Get out of here, see? Good for you. Thank you. You
Get out of here.
How do you like these guys? Messing around. Hold it. Hold it. We got nothing left to put on the walls now. We'll have to go back to regular paint.
Well, thank heavens. Now, gentlemen, will you please hurry? My husband and his boss are coming to dinner, and the whole house must be finished before they get here.
Don't worry, madam. What do you want us to do first?
Well, I want that wall papered and that one painted.
You heard what the lady said. Get going.
That wall papered
And that one painted.
Now,
I think if we put a gorgeous pink on this side, we might straighten the thing out. And, of course, if we take a nice mustard brown, as sure as from ceiling to thing, our blending experts can blend them both together. Now then, if we take and make that door an old rose, we can, of course, take it with a mustard brown and wave it right in. We can blend all those things together. Now, when it comes here, we'll settle the whole thing by perhaps putting a dash of lavender over the whole thing, sort of make it a kind of a modernistic thing.
Yes, you gotta use your head to get this thing up here. I know what I'm doing here. I know that.
There it is. Now, that is what you call efficiency. When we get through, this room will be the greatest room from the rock-bound coast of Marjorie, Maine, to the sunny slopes of Lana Turner.
Oh, good. Oh, by the way, Do you think you can repair that picture? It's a painting of my daughter, done by Whistler. Oh, surely you've heard of Whistler?
Oh, sure. I listen to his radio program all the time. Now, don't worry, ma'am. I'll take care of it.
Well, thank you. Now, I'll leave you boys to get to work, and please hurry.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, fellas, come here. You think we can fix that?
I don't see anything wrong with it right now.
What a bee. Oh, wait a minute. Remember, we are gentlemen first, and our feelings come second.
Well, let's get out of first and shift to second.
Oh, boy! Oh. Easing up the two of them. What happened?
Oh, I don't know. What happened?
Oh, boys, I forgot to tell you. Please be very careful with that table. It's a very fine old table.
All right. Yeah. We'll make it look like new again. Yeah. Start on the table first, boys. Let's go.
Get that you right here?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
When you know you have to play, you got the power. Just
Hey! You were never cut out to be a painter, brother.
Oh, that's just a means to an end.
No.
Oh, hey, stupid! What are you doing there? Don't you realize what you're doing?
What I'm doing?
Come on, get busy.
All right, go ahead.
What's going on here? Will you please stop that whole thing? What are you doing here? Boom, we're standing up there.
No, it's your fault. No, you don't.
Come out. Boom. You guys go in and paint the bedroom. I'll handle this. Go ahead.
All right, I'll leave the buckets right here.
Come in. Yes?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We make the finest pressure cooker.
Hey, Mo, come in here and help us with the paint, will you?
Quiet. Can't come in now. I'm talking to a salesman. What'd you say, Bud?
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We make the finest pressure
Hey,
cooker.
Mo, what color paint should I use in this bedroom? Should I use the blue to match the lady's eyes or the brown to match her hair?
Use the green to match your complexion. Pretty funny crack, eh, Bud?
Yeah. We make the finest pressure cooker.
Hey, Mo, come in here and help us, will you?
Stop bothering me. I'm busy.
How do you do? My name is Fink. I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company of
Wait a minute. Why do you keep saying the same words over and over again? Is this your magnificent obsession?
No, you see, that's the way they teach us down at the office.
Well, why don't you try saying it in your own words? It might be a little more convincing.
Oh, okay, I'll try. Now, you see this little valve here? Well, the steam goes around, monkeys around in here, and then you see, the steam well, you see the bottom here, how do you do? My name is I represent the Punxsutawney Pressure Cooker Company of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, so this is why you're so busy.
Yeah, go ahead, Bud.
How do you do? My name is...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah! Go ahead, Bud.
How do you do? My name is...
Oh, I caught you, huh? Trying to get away without working, eh?
Yeah, go ahead, Bud.
How do you do?
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah! Wait a minute! Hey, that's a pressure cooker. That's a mighty fine item, Bud.
It is?
Yeah, with that thing, you can make a beef stew in 2 minutes.
You can?
Yeah, and in 4 minutes, you make a whole turkey dinner.
Heavens to Betsy. I think I'd like to have one of those.
A small deposit will hold it.
All right. Here's $5.
You hold it.
Oh, that's what my wife has always wanted, one of these. Oh, she'll be...
We seem to attract the oddest people.
Yeah, that guy reminds me of my uncle. He was an igloo manufacturer.
An igloo manufacturer? How do you manufacture igloos?
Simple. You just take 2 eggs and glue them together.
Goodness, aren't you boys working yet?
How do you do? I represent the...
Quiet! You heard what the lady said. Get to work.
And what are you going to do?
Nothing. What about it?
Oh, I just thought I'd ask. I just like that.
I gotta do this right.
I was afraid of that.
Oh, I can see like an owl now. We got to get that wallpapering done, boys.
Yes, sir.
Get a move on now. I'm stirring it. Don't worry about it.
All right, come on.
I got it. There's some wallpaper. Right up there.
All right, there.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we are very efficient.
All right. Well, I got the little picture here thing there. Now, get that over here and put that down there. That's it. That's the way to take it. The way we go. Bring it over, boy. Come on, bring it over. That looks great now. Believe me, that looks fine.
I do think the painters will be finished soon.
Good, good. The boss will be here in a half hour.
I'm serving buffet style.
Well, that's all right, too, darling.
One of the easiest ways
Would you mind holding this? Oh, that looks great. Believe me.
Oh, Clarabelle, darling. I'm so sorry, darling. But, Clara, how can I undo the wrongs that have been done? Look, stay here, fellas. You can't do...
Hey, this paste is getting lumpy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. What'd he say? Hey, Nitwit. Yeah. Come on, get this paper off of him. I'll take it off. Just hold still there a minute. Go ahead, hold still.
Careful!
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something? Why, you... Clean him up. That's all your fault. All right, I'll clean him up. Hold still there. Hold still there. Now, watch out. Go ahead. All right, now. He's got tender skin. That's what...
Yes, I have. Be very careful with it.
All right.
You!
It's quarter feather.
Holy feather! I'll kill all of you! Why, you imbecile! You're the one who hired them!
Call me an imbecile.
Yes! Imbecile! Where did they go? Where did they go? I'll find them! Wait till I get my hands on those three moronic, stupid bastards! Not that way, boys. That's the kitchen. This is the way out.
Oh, thanks. Say, you're not mad at us?
Of course not.
Well, it was a pleasure to do your painting and paper hanging.
And it's a pleasure to do yours.
Goodbye.
And so ends the episode in which our three Stooges tried their luck as interior decorators and met with misfortune. However, will they be cowards and never try it again? Are they spineless jellyfish? Quitters?
You bet your life we are.
So Airyberry, did you enjoy them all?
Yes, I did, Hilda. Thanks for entertaining me with all of those movies.
Hey Hilda, it's almost time for us to go to Tofoten for a vacation to see our Aunt Astrid.
Okay, Mom, I'm ready to go. Come on, Airyberry, let's go outside. You can say my goodbye.
Okay.
Will Airyberry, this is goodbye.
Please, I don't want you to go to Tofoten. I want to come with you.
I'm sorry, Airyberry, but you can't come with me, my mum, Alfor, Tontu, Twig, and my friends, because you're too little to go to Tofoten. I'll be back in 3 weeks, and we'll all have fun things to do, and I will bring you back something from Tofoten.
Really, Hilda? That's great.
I love you, Airyberry.
I love you too, Hilda.
Come on Hilda, I'm already in the taxi. We need to get going to the train station so we can be there in time.
I'm on my way, Mum. I'll see you in 3 weeks, Airyberry.
I'll see you in 3 weeks, Hilda. Bye, Hilda.
Bye, Airyberry. I hope I got everything.
You do.
So guys, how many hours is to Tofoten from here?
It's 3 hours, David.
So, are we there yet?
No.
Okay,